Meghan Markle, is she about to finally make it to one of the most prestigious addresses, quite frankly, in the world? In fact, I'm sure you'll agree, there's only really top 5 possibly in the world that many people know instantly by whether the picture or the address. I'm sure many people will agree that Buckingham Palace is probably one of those. And then more importantly, 10 Downing Street, at the home of the British Prime Minister over here in the United Kingdom, is another. And then, of course, the White House. The White House, which has been resplendent for so many years, featured in so many movies, so many stories, even hit TV series, if you think. Well, if we are to believe this, that Meghan Markle really does have political ambitions, let me reveal even more. Hi, good morning. How are you? Nice to see you as ever. Thank you so much for joining me today. Lovely to have your company. Now, what's interesting is, oh, we forgot. Yes, how are you? Sorry, I know. You need to remind me. Tap on the screen. You know what I mean. Just remind me next time. Neil, you forgot. Yes, I'm so sorry. Nice to welcome you all. Thank you. Welcome one and all brand new subscribers. Lovely to have your company. And of course, all my resident chums around the world, you know you're always welcome. It's lovely to have and see your company. What's interesting about this particular story, as we know with Meghan, really, really strange times because, you do have to laugh in many respects about the things that, when you have a celebrity, which is now what Meghan is, what can you do to shove that up? What can you come up with? That's the problem. Now, the bigger problem for Meghan Markle is quite frankly this. You see, her political ambitions, as we know, she's tried her very best. She wrote to Congress. She tried to get herself elevated next to people like Michelle Obama for her ill-fated Spotify podcast. None of those things worked. So Meghan and her team have found the perfect way, they believe, in making sure that Meghan's contribution to the mega money spinning Netflix deal, the millions of pounds that Netflix have given out and received, not really that much, when you consider, the business show, that was a mega flop, Heart of Invictus, not too hot there. But what's interesting now, Meghan and her team have come up with this, which is all about the White House. Guess what? Featuring Meghan. That's right. This is because they feel that she should do the history of female empowerment inside the White House. These are all the first ladies that have gone before. Yes, Meghan. You couldn't make this stuff up, could you? And their idea, and I have this from a very well-placed source within inside the Netflix giant, as it were, that Meghan feels she could, document exactly how women are more powerful behind the throne of said presidents. Now, this is not a bad idea. I think I'd be interested. I think a load of ladies out there would be interested in, revealing about, Roosevelt or Jackie Kennedy or, there's wonderful ladies that have gone before who have been very much part of the power behind the throne. This is where it gets interesting, though, because obviously you need to come bang up to date. And the problem is that obviously Michelle Obama has very much a close association with the British monarchy over here and has made her feelings quite clear about where she stands with the likes of Meghan Markle. And then moving even more forward, we have Jill Biden, who's obviously put her nails to the post and said she's very much part of the British monarchy too. And of it is this. See, one of the most famous and I think stylish of first ladies, even though we didn't know too much about her or indeed see too much about her, Melania Trump. Now, as we know, Meghan herself is no fan of the 45th President of the United States of America. He's not too keen on her, just for the record also. And as we know, Prince Harry tried his best to be the mediator and say, look, let's give him a chance. So when you consider this, unless they use pre-existing interview tapes or, clips and stuff like that, this, again, if you were Netflix, you would say, well, where's this going? And what sort of big interviews, perhaps other than Camilla Harris, who, maybe is the person that will sit down with Meghan as another woman of colour, then, where is this idea going? You do have to wonder if you were Netflix and think, okay, yeah, this is not too bad. And then you sit down and think, actually, this is too bad. But obviously, this is Meghan's dream. She sees this as the path to the White House. And what better way than detailing the women who have gone before her? Developing story as ever, Neil Sean in the very heart of the United Kingdom.